In a quiet village surrounded by green fields, there lived a poor farmer named Rahim. He owned only a small piece of land, but his dreams were bigger than the sky. Every morning before sunrise, Rahim would walk to his field with a hopeful heart. He believed that one day his hard work would change his life. But one year everything went wrong. The rain didn't come. The rivers dried up. The soil turned hard and cracked under the burning sun. Farmers all around him started losing hope. One by one, they stopped working on their land. "Why waste your energy?" they said. "This year is already lost." Rahim listened, but he didn't agree. Even when the sun was harsh and the ground was dry, he continued to care for his field. He carried water from a faraway well, bucket by bucket. It was not easy. His hands became rough. His body grew tired. Sometimes he felt like giving up. At night, he would sit quietly and look at the sky. Maybe they're right, he thought. But what if they're wrong? The next morning, he would wake up again and keep going. Days passed. Weeks passed. Still, there was no sign of life in the soil. Villagers laughed at him. "Rahim has gone mad," they said. But deep inside, Rahim had something stronger than doubt. He had belief. Then, one morning, as the first sunlight touched his field, he saw something unusual. A tiny green sprout. He couldn't believe his eyes. He looked closer and saw more. Small, fresh plants were slowly pushing through the dry soil. Tears filled his eyes. He had done the impossible. While others had given up, Rahim had stayed patient. And now his field was coming back to life. As days went by, the green plants grew taller and stronger. Soon, his field became the only one full of crops in the entire village. At harvest time, Rahim's land was golden with grains. People gathered around in surprise and admiration. They asked him, "How did you do it?" Rahim smiled and said, "When everyone waited for rain, I became the rain for my field." From that day on, Rahim was no longer just a poor farmer. He became a symbol of hope and determination. Glowing star moral: success doesn't depend on perfect conditions. It depends on never giving up, even when everything seems against you.